Hello friends and welcome to the Saitama Stacker channel. My name's Dean. I'll be hosting you today. Hey Wolfpack, I hope you're having an amazing day out there. Things are still looking very good for Saitama. As a matter of fact, some amazing news that came out last night after I dropped my video that I'll be sharing with you today. Along with results from the Jellybean Jar, or the how many holders by October 31st contest that we ran. The results for that are pretty fascinating, so make sure you watch to the end because I'm gonna do them after I kind of get through the fundamentals and the news, because the news is pretty amazing right now. I want to make sure everybody gets that. If you're new to the channel, please know that these videos aren't made for financial advice, but rather as entertainment, education, and community building around the Saitama token. If you're doing your own research watching this video, I hope the information is valuable to you. And, as you are assessing whether or not Saitama token is right for you, please feel free to ask any questions that you have in the comments. I'll do my best to respond. And welcome to the community. Let's see. Okay. So let's jump into the fundamentals really quick. Current holders, 61,200. Volume, 14,273,000. And the fully diluted market cap, that's interesting. That wasn't there before. They've changed that to read fully diluted. So we're going to be seeing the non-fully diluted market cap, or just the market cap, reported soon. I've been calculating it on my own based on the token burn. You'll see it in my spreadsheet, but it'll be nice to see that. There's some confusion over that. I've been getting some questions about it, but the truth is, whether you use the fully diluted market cap or the non-diluted market cap, you end up coming to the same price. But it is telling what the actual market cap is, because it's based on the tokens that are actually in circulation. So it's probably a more accurate depiction of what the pool of cash is out there that's trading around. The fully diluted includes all the burn tokens, the dead wallet, if you will. So, but either way, just know the price you end up reaching the same price. And the price isn't determined by the market cap. The price is determined on how many buyers and how many sellers there are. So the more people that want to buy it, the less people that want to sell, it puts pressure on the price going up. If there are more people that want to sell than people that want to buy, the price will come down. But market cap and price are pegged together. Okay, the price is essentially the market cap divided by the number of tokens. So if we're looking at the fully diluted market cap, it's actually displayed right here on the screen. You notice that the price is identical to the fully diluted market cap. And that's because we're dividing this fully diluted market cap by the original mint quantity, which is 100 quadrillion tokens. So the current quantity is less than 45 quadrillion tokens, and that would help us arrive at our regular market cap, basically. So it's a tricky conversation. If you want me to cover it in more depth and kind of show the math behind it, I'm happy to do that. Let's take a look at how today's fundamentals compare to yesterday's. So 61,200 holders is an increase of 761 over yesterday. Now, it's only been 14 hours since I released my last video, so I would do these in the evening, but we've got some family things going on today. That's still pretty healthy. It tells me we're kind of creeping back up into that 1,000 per day range that we were in. And that's good. We want to see healthy growth in the total number of holders. Market cap's down a couple hundred million, a little less, 180 million, 190 million from yesterday, which is fine. I mean, that's kind of sideways growth at this point. One thing that I want to see is that we never lose the one at the beginning of this, that we're always at least $1 billion in fully diluted market cap. That means that we keep that zero burned. And I don't ever want to see that zero again. We want to create higher highs and higher lows and just keep that pattern rising steadily. Volume of 14 million really looks good compared to the last 8-10 days. That's like our second highest. And the burn continues. 55.38% of all the token supply is gone, and our rank staying about the same at 2768. So for those of you following, I have two goals for creating content for Saitama. The first one is I would like to see Saitama have 1 million holders, And the second one is I want us to be ranked in the top 100 coins. If you're in the top 100 coins, it's a pretty good indicator that you've made it. You're solid, you've got a great foundation, you've got a bunch of support from people in the community that are trading the token and want to use it for different types of use case. So we really want our rank to climb, and that will happen organically as we continue to build as a community and watch our market cap increase and number of holders. So things overall to me look pretty darn good today. I'm not the least bit concerned. I think this news that I'm about to give you gives us a shot at seeing some major moves in Saitama. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it. So last night after my video came out, Namtran dropped a nice little bombshell, and then it's kind of all over Twitter, but one of the major exchanges that we are going to be listed on is Bitmart. So we have the agreement in place. I haven't seen that we're actually listed, but we know the announcements out there that yes, we will be listed on Bitmart. If you want to learn a little bit about Bitmart, Bitmart has a development team from across 13 countries. They're supporting over 180 countries on their platform and have over 5 million users on their platform. So imagine that, being listed on these type of exchanges is a great thing for us because it gives us exposure to a really large audience. And what I've also seen, I see it just in using Coinbase versus the Coinbase wallet, the central exchanges are a little bit easier for the user. So for people who are a little averse to trying new technology or don't want to go through all the steps of making sure you've got the right kind of token and then going out to a DeFi exchange to make the purchase, like Uniswap or Shiba Swap, Sushi Swap, the centralized exchange like Bitmart will make that purchase easier for those individuals. I've been using the decentralized exchanges, working great for me, but the centralized exchanges will open us up to more people, and that's a good thing. It's going to help us grow. So that's a huge announcement, and something that we, not only that one, but we have 2 more coming soon. Just, I guess we're still working on the legal to dot their I's and cross their T's, and then we'll see those announcements coming, and that could be very helpful for us. Don't assume that just because we're listed on an exchange that the price is going to fly away. I watched with Shiba Inu as they were listed multiple times on multiple things, and it stayed relatively the same through all of that. Here we saw earlier this week that it did launch really hard. And I think the catalyst for that was they had all these platforms where people could make the purchase. And so once the momentum started going, then those audiences were just in attack mode, and they had the platforms to get the access, and boom. So it's a good thing, my opinion. All right, let's take a look at the statistics from the Jellybean Jar contest, or the how many holders will we have by Halloween. So this was a lot of fun. We have 432 responses, and people were allowed to enter multiple times with different guesses. But I think the data is fascinating, and I'm going to share it with you, and then we'll kind of watch it from time to time, maybe every day, just to see how we're climbing up that ladder and what ends up happening with people's guesses, who gets the closest. These new exchange listings might really blow this out of the water. If they do, we'll come up with a different method. We'll do a random drawing or something. But I think we're gonna see some winners in here. There's some really, really good guesses. So again, 432 responses. The low guess was 46,742, which has already been eliminated from the contest, as well as a couple of 60,000 guesses. The high guess, 205,001. The Saitama Stacker guess. So I actually made a video back in September on the 22nd where I said that holders would double by Halloween because of some new influencers that were coming in. That would make my guess 87,324. Now this is where it gets interesting to me. The average for all 432 guesses was 87,182. So I'm only about 180 off the average. So I like my guess. I think it's going to be good. The range from the top to the bottom, the difference between the highest and lowest guess was 158,000. Again, the average was 87,182. The median, the middle number, was 84,000, and the mode, or the most frequently reoccurring guess, was 80,000. There were 13 people who guessed 80,000. So you guys in the 80,000 range, that's Rashid Al-Jazmi, Courtney Jones, Shebazilla, Alex Nagy, Fred Cho, Sanel Zondo, Bamer Sport, Red Sox, Al Cram, Steve DeGain, Alias, Tom Nguyen. You guys, you're all like-minded individuals, so look each other up. 13 of you guessed 80,000. So if it happens to be 80,000, we'll figure out a creative way to make sure you guys get your rewards, maybe a battle to the death. The person who guessed closest to the average was Dwight Bain, so that might bode really well for you. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. So I had a lot of fun with that. I appreciate everybody's participation, and we'll continue to watch it. I'll run this blue. This is kind of like the blue screen of death. It will just creep down and eat up these guesses as the token or the holder count continues to grow, and then we'll see who wins. So I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are too. Hey, let's take a look at rewards from yesterday. Again, realizing that we didn't have a full 24-hour bake on this one, but still pretty darn healthy rewards in my opinion. So my current Saitama token count is 1,132,962,119,680, which is an increase over yesterday's token count of 100 million, 99,454,000. So awesome. Just for being a token holder, I got 100 million tokens from yesterday to today. It's one of my very favorite things about the Saitama project. I just love that there's some good news every single day. If you would like to track your own tokens with the Saitama tracker, there is a link in the description. The sheet will be locked. All you need to do is click File, make a copy, rename it and save it, and it's yours. You just put in your token count and it will automatically tabulate, and you'll have this smiley face guy to greet you and remind you how amazing you're doing. My total reward since August 31st, 9,219,000,000 free tokens, which currently has a value of $114. So that's exciting for me. I like free stuff. So, hey, Wolfpack, I hope you're having an amazing day out there. Check back with me tomorrow. We'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together, and have a great day.